Welcome to Gecko University. In this section, we're going to talk about understanding seasonality. I'm going to take you through all 4 quarters, what is typical and what to expect, what kind of demand, and what you should be working on. In this first quarter, that takes us from January to March. Usually it's a little wonky this first quarter because people, they just got done with Christmas, they have their credit card bills coming in, they have taxes coming up, and they're not really wanting to spend a whole lot of money. Things are pretty tight. You're going to see quite a bit uptick in service calls though, spring replacements as opposed to like door installations. People really just aren't wanting to buy those big tickets, especially right after the holidays. One thing that helps break through this though is to email old clients, offer big discounts or bigger discounts on things they might have already been looking at, and try and entice them to pull the trigger now. So take a look at your email list, send out some emails, some text messages to your older clients, and try and get them to get reinterested in maybe purchasing something that they didn't in the past. This is another good time to take a look at your inventory, to do some business planning, talk to your guys, start setting goals of what you want the year to look like. So one thing that we're getting ready to do at the end of February is we're getting ready to do a home show. Try and get our name out there, get in front of a bunch of people, get prepared for spring. This takes us to quarter two. Quarter two is April through June. During this time, you're going to see an uptick in service calls. A lot of people are starting to get out and do yard work. The kids are going to be getting out. They're going to be using their garage door a lot more, which offers a chance for the garage door to break down for them. So you're going to see quite a big uptick in service calls. You're also going to see quite a big jump in doors. This is actually one of the biggest times of the year for people wanting to think about new doors. Right at springtime, they're wanting to tackle these projects they've been maybe thinking about all winter long. One thing that you're going to want to focus on with marketing is you want to try and do some social media marketing, get out there, offer free tune-ups for the spring, some discounts that you can think of. Before people go on vacation, they might want to get something handled or taken care of. This is also another good time to maybe hire an employee. This time right now is if you bring on a new person, you're going to be able to probably keep them mostly busy until the end of the year, depending on how everything is going for you. This takes us to quarter three. Quarter three is July through September. The demand stays pretty high through the summer months. You got more daylight hours, you can work longer, and more people are seeing their neighbors maybe get their garage doors replaced and thinking to themselves, maybe I want to do that, or they're seeing your truck down the road and they're thinking, man, I really would like my door to stop squeaking and stop squealing the way it is. Maybe I'll have them come over. This is also another good time to kind of focus on some summer promotions on garage door installations, some maintenance packages, or trying to get testimonials, some good before and afters while you're staying busy. Another thing that you want to think about doing is going over inventory again as we start to get closer to that fourth quarter, because the fourth quarter is the biggest quarter of the year for most of us. You want to make sure that you have everything in place and everything ready to go, get those trucks worked on, get everything together as we're about to go into that fourth quarter. We're going to talk about quarter four now. Quarter four is October to December. Now for us here in Spokane, Washington, it is the busiest time of the year for us. A lot of that is due to the colder climate here in Spokane. So we're going to have big temperature swings. We're going to go from being pretty warm to very cold relatively fast. And you're going to see a lot of springs breaking, a lot of malfunctioning of operators, doors not working properly. You're also going to see customers that maybe have been putting things off during the summer and are now thinking about winter, and the snow is starting to come and they're thinking, man, I don't want to park outside during the snow. So we definitely need to get our garage door rolling back the way that it's supposed to. You might have people also thinking about doing some new installations, getting their garage doors to look a little bit better because they have family coming over for the holidays. One thing to kind of focus on with your marketing is to offer new installation deals guided towards trying to entice those people to make those bigger purchases. Give great packages with motors and doors combined. That always helps us out a lot. Another thing too that you want to make sure that you keep a good track of your inventory. Being that it's so busy, you don't want to run out of anything. You don't want to have to wait couple days, weeks to get a part in. You might have the potential of having a customer go somewhere else while they're having to wait. Ensuring adequate staffing. You want to be able to get to everybody. If you put them off and tell them and you're scheduled 3, 4, 5 days out, the likelihood that they're going to be going somewhere else is quite high. You want to make sure that you have enough people to handle the amount of work that you have coming in. You're going to have a little bit of a decrease as we're getting closer to Christmas. People kind of stop thinking about garage door repair stuff a week or two before Christmas, and depending on what time or what day Christmas does fall on, it could end up being a pretty slow week for you right before the end of the year. So in summary, recognizing seasonality is huge. You're going to be able to prepare, pay attention to the way that everything goes in your market. You want to know what's going to happen before it's going to happen. You want to pay attention to trends so you can be prepared. You not being able to deliver on what you're promising is going to make you look horrible and is going to make people not want to trust you. You need to earn their trust. You need to be there to solve their problems, and you need to know what you need to have in case they have any issues. Thank you for watching Understanding Seasonality. Like I said, this is when you really want to make sure that your operations meet the demand. I hope that this was informational and that you will join us on the next one. Thank you.